Hi, and thank you for joining us in our video mini-series. This is Peter Rogers of DiabeticTraveler.org. This is the first part of a two-part video series where we're going to focus on what we're bringing for our around-the-world trip for the next 12 months of our life. The second part of the video series focuses in on what it looks like when we pack everything in our backpacks. So to start off with, our philosophy was that we could buy anything we need around the world as we travel for the most part. So we're going to be packing as light as we can, and we expect to learn along the way and make mistakes, and we'll get what we need when we need it. So to start off with, for our traveling needs, we are going to wear our bulkiest items when we're traveling on planes and so forth to allow for additional space in our backpacks for other items. Here's my outfit over here that I'll be wearing on the flight. I have my big fat running sneakers, I have my money belt, socks, underwear, t-shirt, long pants that also work as shorts, and they're in the short format now and great for hiking. I have a fleece, I have a long sleeve shirt, and then when it comes to my side bag, and all those items will fit into this bag here. It's a small sling bag. I have my wallet, my iPad, a journal, some paperwork. It's important to have paperwork for our hotel stays and flights when you're doing this type of trip. I have an iPod, I have a small camera, earplugs, gum, all-day pain relief, being cramped up on the plane for the next 10 hours. Some more paperwork that's kind of scattered around. That's okay. I got a little book here. We're going to be actually tracking all of our expenditures, and we'll be posting those online, and this is going to help me track them when we're at the store buying a bottle of water and that kind of thing. This is going to be for my passport and other key documents while we're traveling. These little rings here attach around your belt, and they slide inside your pants. They're not visible. I don't like the money pouches that will go around your neck or your waist, because I think they could be kind of obvious when you're wearing a shirt sometimes and just uncomfortable walking around. Kleenex. I had 2 cough drops because why not? An extra iPod thing. My cousin Mark got these awesome mini retro pens from IKEA. And my headphone, a calling card as a gift from my friend Jen. So that's everything that's, again, going to fit into this backpack, and when it's all filled up, when you see the second video in this series, you'll see that there's extra room in the backpack. Now for the next backpack, this is our main backpack. It's a carry-on size 45-liter backpack, and it's able to fit everything from this side of the table over with a little bit of extra room. I'm not utilizing this side pocket, and this side pocket here fits this water bottle, which is a great way to save money. So we have our bag with your basic toiletries. I opted not to bring a raincoat on this trip because I feel like how often does it rain to bring such a bulky item. So I'm bringing a poncho, and we'll see how it works out. If it doesn't work out, I'll pick up a raincoat, get rid of the poncho, and donate it to someone. I have my sunglasses. I have some extra Ziploc bags, some more toiletry stuff, extra pair of headphones. I have tea, just for that random situation when you get home late at night, checking into the hotel or the bed and breakfast, and maybe there's no hot tea, and you just really want a cup of hot tea from traveling all day. I feel like this one's going to really pay off. We'll see if it does. We'll follow up on it. I love Q-tips. Couldn't go without them. We all know what bad breath we could all get when we're traveling on a flight for the 5 or 6 hours straight. This is our emergency kit. I kind of cherry-picked it with random stuff. Some Band-Aids, some carabiners, some iodine in case we're in a really bad situation and need water to drink. Something called Sting-Ease if you get bug bites. Neosporin, a couple other random items. I think the key thing here is that buying a pre-assembled medical kit, while it has a lot of things, is also incredibly bulky for this type of trip. Right over here is Laura's diabetes supplies. This represents 6 weeks of diabetes supplies. And again, we're splitting up her diabetes supplies while we travel in case one of our bags is lost or stolen. It just prevents an emergency situation. It gives us a little bit of room to figure out what to do next so that we're not panicking, worrying about Laura having medicine to treat her diabetes. And she'll go into more detail about what she's bringing. But for those of you that are watching and are diabetics, you'll recognize these guys here. for her PDM. We have lots of test strips in here. More of these guys.
Continuous glucose monitor.
This is for the CGM.
No, you get it in reverse.
I might have all this in a, okay. Laura's correcting me as we're talking. This is for Laura's CGM. This is for her PDM. It's a good thing I'm carrying this stuff and not actually treating her. Although one thing we will be doing is along the trip, Laura's going to be teaching me more about diabetes and how to actually manage diabetes as a T3. And for those of you who don't know what a T3 is, it's when you're married to diabetic, but you're not actually a diabetic. There's quite a bit. Alcohol swabs. We'll focus on that another time. I have a handkerchief. I always bring a handkerchief for hiking. Very versatile. You get a wound. It's great. You have heat stroke. It's great. You put some water, cold water on this, wrap it around your neck or your forehead. It's great as a washcloth in an emergency. Even if you need an emergency water drink, it's great for kind of filtering out water and getting the dirt out if you pour the water over it. Great as a bandana. So that works out great. I have a hat here, again, for when we're in colder weather, although our trip will generally be in warmer weather, but you never know. And then I have one of these microfiber towels that we're very curious to see if we actually use. If we happen to check in a place that doesn't have towels, or maybe the bedding isn't very nice looking. Works out well. For clothing, in the front here, I have 3 short sleeve t-shirts, a polo shirt, a long sleeve shirt. And then in here, I have 4 pairs of short socks. I have 5 pairs of underwear in here. So you see all this stuff I wrapped up. I got a pair of shorts in here for running. I got a bathing suit. I got a nicer pair of shorts that are wrinkled up, and I got a pair of jeans. That works out great. I got a pair of sandals here, and we'll see how these work out. These are the Vibram soles, great for walking around. I think they actually might be too heavy duty for the trip, but we'll learn along the way. And lastly, I have a pair of shoes that are stuffed with random things, like Cipro. We get a big stomach bug. There's some medicine in here for altitude sickness, as well as some anti-malaria medicine, and a headlight, which hopefully we won't need to use, but you never know for emergencies or reading at night, or if we arrive late at night and the streets are really dark. Our converter, which Laura and I are sharing, an extra pair of glasses, and again, the glass case had extra room, so I put in some rope and some other random things just to increase our storage capacity. So that's everything that we're bringing for this trip. We expect to learn along the way and make mistakes, and I'm sure that by the time we end this trip, our wardrobe will be very different and very worn out. Right in front of me here is what I'll be wearing while I'm traveling. I have my running shoes, my money belt, and all my clothing, which includes a fleece and a Nike shirt and the North Face cargo pants. And to give you a visual idea, this is how much space my bulkiest items take for clothing, and so that's what I'm trying to save in my backpack. For my carry-on, I'm just using an Eddie Bauer slingback. I'm carrying all my important paperwork, electronics, my iPad, my iPod, and there's still extra room in here as we're traveling, so you can see if I want to add stuff along the way. I see my iPad, my journal from my cousin Mark. And again, here's my main backpack. It's a Tortuga backpack, and if you go to their website, they have some great videos that shows all the functionality. What I've done for this backpack is I've left this side pocket here empty, and I've also left some space on the inside of the backpack a little bit empty for stuff that we acquire on the road. There are straps for this backpack. If you just zip this down, you get the straps. There are no wheels on this backpack. And I have my good luck charm, which is of my niece Zoe. And when I open up the backpack itself, you can see how we have organized here. There are these straps here that help compress all the items, which is key. And then we also have compression sacks that we purchased from REI over the years. I do a lot of backpacking, so fortunately I didn't have to purchase these for the trip. And I have, this compression sack has clothes. I have 6 weeks of Laura's diabetes supplies in case her bag is lost or stolen. It helps kind of prevent us from being in a total emergency. And then additional clothes here, more diabetes supplies, toiletries in these compartments, and then other emergency kits, etc. The shoes are on this side, and the shoes are certainly stuffed with items. And then I also have a water bottle. One of the most expensive parts of traveling can sometimes be buying coffee or water, and so we're hoping to save some money with this bottle. Thank you for listening to us, and again, please join us on our website at diabetictraveler.org, and we look forward to hearing your comments and your questions, and we're hoping to hear about your experiences when you were traveling around the world and what worked well, what didn't work well for you. Thank you, and have a great day.